Alrighty guys, I'm Casey and welcome to a random episode about Minecraft Modded Survival World, guys. How you all doing? I'm doing good, We built up this little cave in the last episode. It looks really cool and I really do like it. It's really kind of funky. This is our starter base. This is pretty much where we're going to be living out of. But I got some big plans for this episode. First of all, I kind of want to start with some sort of staircase to allow us to easily get up here, which is where the main base is going to go. We're going to have like a little cool village. And then I want to start some sort of blacksmith. So I want to have a nice little cool blacksmith. I want to get tinkers going, get some tinkers tools because these stone ones aren't going to last forever. So I'd really like to get my hands on a hammer. We may need to go mining for some more iron. But that's okay. And I also want to get a little bit into this mod, this custom NPCs. I'd like to put a chair down in the fire pit so we could just sit by the fire pit and just sort of have some fun and get some really cool things going in the blacksmith. So, without any further ado, like, subscribe, and let's get into the episode. So, the first step was going to be the staircase. It really was. I have every intention of making the staircase the first thing until just now. I've started to think about this a little bit more, and this chest is somewhat overflowing. I kind of want to get this storage area here kind of sorted out, which means I need iron chests to be able to go ahead and just add more chests to this, and I don't really want to use what little iron I have on this. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do the blacksmiths to begin with, and then we'll sort of... We'll work on the staircase afterwards. So, big thing that I want for this this blacksmith is a tinker smelter, which means I gotta go and gather myself some sand, some clay, and some gravel. So that's my first task of the day. This is what it looks like, what we're gonna need to get into tinkers. We got 4 sand, 4 stacks of gravel, and a stack of clay. And what we need to do is we need to turn this into some seared brick, which is really super duper easy. If we look at seared brick, it requires grout, and grout is crafted from 1 clay, 4 sand, and 4 gravel. Anyone who's ever done tinkers before knows this. So, let's just go and make ourselves 2 stacks for now. We'll keep the rest just in case we need it. And I'm going to use the trick of this coal to do this. I shouldn't have actually done that now I'm thinking about it. There we go, we should have done it that way. And I've got 2 furnaces right here, so let's just go ahead and smelt up the grout, and we'll get that out. I made stone for stone buttons in the last episode. Yes, because I wanted to put some around here, but I never did. Okay, well, we can get on that a little bit later on. But the next thing I want to start working on while that smelts up is a way to get up here. I did originally think of a staircase, but while I've been around gathering gravel, sand, and clay and whatnot, I don't think a staircase would fit. Not an actually built staircase. Anyway, I think it would be nice if we started to sort of come up here and come round as if it was worn down. So let me get some sort of shape in place. Now that I've got somewhat of a path in style, I've decided to go with a combination of a staircase and some sort of regular path. I forgot cobblestone slabs. No, I didn't. They were right there all the time. Totally didn't just go and craft them. You can't prove anything. The rest of the video did not exist. Okay, so in this first bit, I thought, well, this is a cave. Maybe we have some sort of man-made staircase going up, sort of like here. Like so. I kind of like that. I was going to make it 3 wide, but I'm thinking against that now. We'll probably have maybe some oak going. Maybe every other one might be nice, I think. What about if we were to take this out, grab... Oh, for Pete's sake, with the thing here. And do... Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of dig that. I think that looks good that way. There we go. Now we need to tackle this bit, which I'm thinking of adding in some cobblestone pretty much everywhere where we can go up. And then maybe again over here. And I'm thinking of just flattening this area at this level. So it'll look something like this. And I do really kind of like that. Can I path block? No, but I can do that. I don't know what this does, but it definitely looks a lot better. So maybe we bring that all around here. Makes it look a bit more like a path. Nope. Change my mind. It turns out that little lip on those dirt blocks when we do this It doesn't allow us to actually walk up the slab. It puts us down too much. Whereas with the path block, we don't have that issue. So I can't use that. It's a good thing to keep in mind. What is this anyway? Dirt path. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, now we've got this little pathway up here. I need to sort of just flatten this area down. It's only just this bit here. Not bringing this area down. Only this bit here, because this is where we're going to put the blacksmith. Because I'm a builder, all of this grassy stuff like this, I actually want to collect. So I've gone ahead, got myself some wooden shears, and I am going to be picking this up as we progress through. Yay me, buildy stuff. This tree, gotta go. Now the flattening shall commence. Done. So when it comes to the Tinker Smeltery, we are going to need a few components. Mainly, these seared bricks. These are very, very important. I will make half a stack of those, I think. Turn two of those into it. And then I want to make a couple of things called drains. This allows us to get things out of the smeltery. 3 of them. Actually, I don't want 3. I want a few more. Let's go with 6 will do. Then I want a casting table and a casting basin. And then I want some of these. Let's just do... Yeah, that'll do. I need those actually need to equal the amount of things we've got. So we've got 6 of those and we've got some of those. Great. And this will leave us a little bit left over. We might not use all this. Actually, there is one more thing I need. I need a piece of sand, a piece of glass. Now that that's glass, we can make up something called the tank. This is very, very important. Without this, the smeltery will not work. Setting up the smeltery is easy. We need a 3x3 hole in the ground. We're going to take our seared brick. We're going to place this down like so. And then we're going to think about where we want the interface. The interface is what we're going to be interacting with. I totally forgot to craft up the interface. It's easy to do, though. All you got to do is a little circle. And there we go. We got the controller. Back at the smeltery, we'll put the controller down. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take these seared bricks. Oh, for Pete's sake. I do that all the time with that. And we're going to just bring them all the way around. We're not going to put them right there. Not yet anyway. We'll leave this back middle one empty. And what I like to do, you don't have to do this, but I like to do is I just like to put that one as a solid black block there. And then we can put the tank there. Because when the tank's empty, you see through it. It sees through the bottom. And if that wasn't a seared brick, then it would just kind of look like dirt. And that would look crappy. So now our smeltery is working. We can see inside of it. That is great. And now what we want to do is we want to build it up a little bit. So we're going to take this drain. And we're going to just pop them around like this. Give ourselves 6. Great. And then we're going to build this up one more like so. And that should give us everything that we need. Fantastic stuff. And now we're going to take this casting table. We're going to put this down on this side of the casting basin. I'm going to pop down on this side. We're going to take our little seared faucets. Are they? Yes, they are. I'm going to put them across the drains like so. I accidentally put that one in the wrong place. Now, for the most part, this is all operational. We just need one final thing, and that's this tank. We need to get fuel. We need lava, so I'm going to fill this up. It takes 4 buckets of lava, so I'm going to go find myself 4 buckets of lava. Sometimes in life, there's things that's just so obvious, but you just don't think about them. And so I want to share a quick tip that I came up with when it comes to the Tinker Smeltery. We need to fill this thing with 4 buckets of lava. But if we look at our map, nearest lava pit is right over here. So I got to walk back and forth and back and forth. Well, no. Just break the tank. Take the tank where you fill it up over there, break it, bring it back. Easy. We got 4, and this will retain whatever liquid you put inside of it. You can put any liquid inside of these tanks, by the way. It doesn't just have to be lava. But lava is the only one that works with the smeltery. You can use this as a way to store water or sewage, I guess. Now the smeltery is fully operational. Let's get seared brick out of there. We can see our fuel right here. Fandiddly-tastic. This is going to be the stuff that we put in it. If we put in 1 iron ore, it is going to smelt this iron ore down into liquid iron. We could pull the liquid iron out using these faucets and the basin. If you pour it out into the basin, it turns it into blocks. Obviously, we're going to need at least 9 to make a block because so many ingots are in a block. But we can get some casts and put it in here to make ingots, which is what I want to do next. But for this, I need gold. But I just wanted to show off one thing about the smeltery. If you've never done this before, it's really, really cool. 1 iron ore will give you enough liquid iron for 2 ingots. So you essentially double ores. And this is the same with almost every single ore within the game. It doubles it. It's very early game sort of ore doubling. So I'm going to throw in all of my iron ore. You can actually build this up even higher if you want, which is something I think I'm going to do. Even though I don't have all that much. Let's just go ahead and do this. I should be able to get at least one more layer out of it. And each layer that you add adds another additional 9 smelting slots. There we go. That's good. I should be able to put the rest of these in now. Okay, maybe not. So, given that I need gold, I've got a little bit of iron. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself an iron pick. And I'm going to go ahead and go into that cave that we found in the last episode and see if I can scavenge some more supplies. See what I can get. Back in the cave, and the question is, which way do I go first? There's a few ways that we can go. I think I'm going to tackle the route that goes down. So I think we'll head this way. Well, this led to a dead end. Time to go find another branch. Said we did get a few fair resources from it. Rather than grabbing every resource as I came down, I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to try and find some gold. And I stumbled across something else. We got ourselves our very first spawner within this world. Oh, we got a zombie villager, which is good. Yeah, let's deal with you first. And then we'll try our best to just sort of spice you up a little bit. This could be very, very useful. What do we get in terms of loot? Okay, the ender is better than what we've got. Brass block, miniature red heart. Okay. So we got a couple of things here. Rubber block. Okay. We got a conductor probe. That's good. Sapphire neck is also good. So we got a fair few things. Yeah. I'm gonna carry on exploring. How do you kill a zombie accidentally? Accidentally place a bush down. Oh, so the Tinker's bush that deals damage. I just accidentally placed it down instead of hitting with my sword, and zombie gone. Okay, that saves me a task. I am going to take some time to mine some of this redstone. This is kind of important in modern Minecraft. I want this. I also want this ferrous right here. Or nickel as it's called. This is used. You know what? I don't need that extra pick. That's fine. Not going to risk it for that. There, right there. That redstone can wait a bit. But this, I will. Looking around the caves, I didn't find any. So I did some strip mining. And we got ourselves a couple of pieces. I only need, I'd be happy with about 10, I suggest, I guess. But if this is only 8, we'll take 8. 8 is fine. 8 I can double into 16. That might be enough for everything that I need. So we go. Found a cave. It just kind of looks really cool with this rendering glitch. It's like it's not rendering in the top of it. It just, it looks like an open cavern leading into the night sky. That looks pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We got a skeleton over there, by the way, who's being very, very mean. So I can't explore it further. Anyway, I'm going to head back home now. Well, now I've seen everything. We got a scallybob half trapped in the blinking floor, deciding that, you know what, I want to twang away at KCD. Oh, we've got another skeleton. Because of course we do. Life is never so simple, is it? Oh, and I also found diamonds on this venture. So let's go ahead and mine them. I would like 5 diamonds ideally from this, but it looks like we're only going to get the 4. That's unfortunate. 5 diamonds would have done a diamond pick and the, like spike. And the what you would call it, and the crafted table, enchanted table, words. And I don't think I found any more diamond, did I? No, it was just that one piece. No, I did come across another piece of diamond. Let's grab it. Oh, there's a little bit more here. I am going to mine this rather than wait for fortune. Can I find any more peeking about over here? But of course not, because there's gravel in my way. We'll use the trick. Holy crap. Polar! Where did you come from? Okay, definitely no more diamond. No more creepers? No more creepers. Okay. Back home we go. So now that we're back home, we're going to go up to our Tinker's Smelter. We're going to throw in the gold. Here's the gold that I prepared earlier. Oh, I used to do that on all the shows in the 90s. We're going to take something that is the size of an ingot. In this case, a seared brick. You could use an ingot for this. What we're going to do is we're going to right-click the faucet here to pour out the gold. That is going to create us this Ingot Caster. What this is going to allow us to do is be able to take our iron, right-click, and get just a single ingot out. So boom, there we go. We got one ingot. Whereas this side, this caster base said if we were to right-click it, this is going to pour out an entire block. I mean, this is useful to get 9 ingots out. But when we've only got a couple left over, we want this. But we also need this side sorted out because I want to start getting into some Tinker's tools. To do that, I am going to need a few more things from Tinker's. So first thing I want to do is just make up a few of these stencils. These stencils, or these patterns rather, are used quite a lot within Tinkers, and we can make a few of Tinker's tables by just simply grabbing them. So we got the stencil table like so. Then we go ahead and we grab this. This allows us to get the part builder. Then we need a crafting table. And then what we can do is we can use one of these with the crafting table to make the tool station. I do not have the forge. That's all right. We'll make the forge. And the next one that I actually want 2 of these. And it's using a chest. So we grab 2 chests. We put this in here with the 2 blank patterns. We get ourselves these pattern chests. These allow us to store these patterns inside of them. Yeah, we could use a normal chest, same storage. But I just kind of like using the things from Tinkers. Now, the next one we want is obviously the tool forge. So for this, I'm going to need another one of these tool stations. And then I'm going to need to put this in here. Yeah, that's right. Along with seared brick on top. And then these bits I'm going to need to fill with iron. So I need a few more iron blocks. Now that I've got the iron, we can do that. Oops, put that in the right place. There we go. Tool forge. So now we've got them down. We can actually start working on some Tinker's tools, which is the main thing that I want to do. Particularly want these 2 right here. This lumber axe and this hammer. It shows us here what we need to be able to make it. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to the stencil table. Nope, that's not the stencil table. So to pop this in, and I'm just going to grab out some of the things that we are going to need. With the stencils made, we could turn the stencils into actual parts by just using the part builder. We'll grab ourselves one of those, and we want one of each and every one of these that we want to make tools of. In this case, I'm just going with some of the ones that are going to help me out a little bit. I took the wrong ones out there. I want the hammer and I want the lumber axe, because this allows just to mine significantly large portions of land real quick. And now I've got those made up. What we want to do, we can make stone tools by just simply going into the part builder and adding in the stone tools to whichever one we want. We could totally do that. But stone doesn't have that much durability. I kind of want to upgrade and do this with iron. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little things that I've made like this. Oh, I did actually make up some more of these casting tables so we can do 3 at the same time. And you can add a huge quantity of these casting tables. You can put them all the way around if you like. Let me switch this over to gold. And all I'm going to be doing is making a cast using the stone tools. What that will do is, just like we did with the ingot, it'll just make a cast. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to me iron. And I'm just going to put iron in here until I've got enough parts to build it with. Now I've got my casts and I've got my parts. I can actually start building some. And this hammer is the one I want to show off first. This hammer allows us to mine in a 3x3 area. I'm going to call it KC's, when I can find the right button on my keyboard. Hammer. There we go. And this will replace our pick. We'll probably end up with 2 of these in the end. One with silk touch, one with fortune on. But I also want this lumber axe. The lumber axe is great. This allows us to fell a tree in just one swoop, which is amazing. Where's my tough tool rod? But yeah, I also went ahead and did some pickaxes and axes and stuff. I'm going to get all these crafted up. And there we are. We've got all of our axes done, which means clearing out this area and gathering wood for this build. It's going to be so much easier. Just look at that. Felled in one swoop. And the axe actually chops down leaves instantly too, so we can get to these a lot quicker. We should have probably just done the bottom one there. But this is going to be brilliant, especially considering that I want to use some dark oak or spruce. I think I might go with spruce. Or maybe dark oak in this build, because this is not how we're going to leave this. Oh, no, 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 no. I want to put a blacksmith in this area. So my first task on that is to simply go and gather some wood. And I want to chop down some of these big spruce trees right here. This is going to be so much fun. Now with my resource gathered, there's one more thing that I want to do in here before I start to actually work on the forge area itself. We're going to do the forge in the last part of this episode. Then we're going to do the actual blacksmith building in the beginning of the next episode. But I want to upgrade these chests, and that's really, really easy to do. All we need is some iron and a piece of wood. Iron is the next upgrade, so we're going to take one piece of wood and put it there. And we're going to put the iron around it. That creates this wood to iron chest upgrade. Now, alternatively, you could put a chest where you put this piece of wood, and you would get the chest instead of this upgrade. You would get the actual iron chest. But because we've already got chests, I am just going to go ahead and do this. Which one was that? I wanted it on you. And then on you. Give me that one. And all that's going to do is allow us to have much more storage because I was running out. Now I need to get to work on that forge. It only took me like 5 minutes to gather like 3 stacks of spruce wood. So I've got some of the work done on the blacksmith's forge area. But I want to add in something called a barrel. I'm going to show you how we make a barrel now. We make it with 2 pressure plates. You put one up there. Ooh, do I have enough iron? I don't. Ooh, do I have an iron block? I think I have an iron block. Well, it's up to the forge to get more iron. Now I definitely have enough iron. So we're going to take these 2 weighted pressure plates, put them like that. And then just put a line down each side. It's going to create something called a drum, or as I just call it, a barrel. Because I'm from the UK, we call these barrels. But it's a drum nevertheless. And what this allows us to do is to store 256 buckets of any one substance. I like to keep one of these as full as possible near the forge. So if I ever need lava, I could just go ahead and just grab it from this barrel. So I'm going to go find a bit of a lava lake. There is that one near the meteor just over here. And I'm going to try and fill up this barrel as much as possible and keep it up with the forge. Well, guys, it's been an episode. I've been at this all day and I've had a lot of fun. But we got this road in place here. This is the forge area. This bit over here where this is, there's going to be a blacksmith here. This road's going to run right in front of it. I've got a really kind of cool idea. And like I said, I wanted this blacksmith to sort of like hang over a bit. So, yeah, it's going to be quite a big building, but it's a blacksmith. It's also going to be where we start living in too. I might hook this up to the cave down there. I don't know yet. But this is the internals of it, or rather the externals, because this is going to be the blacksmith itself. And we've got our forge right in the middle, exactly where we put it. I haven't moved it a single bit. We will just pretend that I've remembered to fill these bits in. I've made up the seared brick. I just keep forgetting to bring it in. I've got fences in all around the outside, just to prevent mobs from coming in here, and particularly creepers from blowing us up. We've got our workmanship area here where it goes inside. We have a bit of an upstairs here, but I want to wait until I get the blacksmith in order for that. So I'm really kind of happy. I do want to put down a couple of oak shelves there. The idea being that I might come across some stuff that I want accessible when we're doing this forge. Maybe the chisel from Tinkers allows us to chisel these blocks in. Stuff like that I can keep on these shelves if I come across anything. We could always put one there, but I think that kind of blocks that a bit too much, so give me that back. Okay, fine, we'll use the axe. Be pedantic. But we've got some tools up here. I might switch these tools out for hammers or something a bit later on when we start getting more better tools, but I just wanted something for decoration now, and it all looks pretty good. I did go ahead and I did fill this up. We've got 49 buckets of lava here, so I'm just going to dump that there. I kind of wanted to feel like things are just dumped everywhere here, and I do have a plan. Over here, I want to dump all of the broken anvils. So as we start to use our anvil and it starts to break, we'll just go ahead and we'll plonk it out here and start to build a pile of broken anvils. That would make a lot of sense for a blacksmith to have a pile of broken anvils. But to break anvils, I've got to use them for a bit. And on top of that, these cost quite a bit of iron. And I don't have enough iron to make them. But yeah, other than that, I'm actually really happy with how this has turned out all in all. Let's just go ahead and take a picture there. The outside of it, I wish I had got time to do the inside, but unfortunately, guys, I am all out of time for this episode. So do me a favor, if you enjoyed the video, leave it a like and hit subscribe. Guys, brand new episodes of this are going to be every other day from here on out, guys. I hope you're going to enjoy the series. I know I'm looking forward to it. It's a flagship show currently, and I'll touch on this a little bit here so people kind of understand what I mean when I say flagship. Flagship show for the channel is a series that is going to have a new episode every other day, and then we're going to have other series in on those other days. That's just the way I want to run my channel for a bit. See how it catches on. If you're watching this in the future and it's no longer the flagship show, I do deeply apologize, but it may switch out to another series later on. This won't go on to the back burner, but yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. Like, subscribe. I'm Casey. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.